Hello internet citizens and welcome to JavaScript training by Flipbell IT Studio. Now in this tutorial we are going to learn about loops. Really easy one, don't be scared of it. So loop construct allows to repeat a block of code multiple times. Now while the given condition is true, it will keep on executing it, and whenever the condition is false, it will stop right there. So let's try a simple exercise to work on loops. So let me write a simple program to make you understand it. So the simplest way of writing a loop program is that if I simply set a variable equals to 3 and then I use while. Now we use it a lot, like we use while and do and while loops. So if you work on while loops, it has a simple syntax. You directly write while and then you show it I that I've already defined over here, and in braces you will define it more to get the result as alert I, and you will then save it and run it. Then you will see that the loop will execute until the condition is true. Now we haven't defined the negative integer over here, so it will keep on going till 3, 2 and 1. That's it. So that is a real easy and the very useful principle out here. So for that, if we write the variable argument equals to prompt, now you already know about it, we have read about it. So if we write here as enter argument, now we're gonna put a space into the alert script. Make sure you can use them with other results on HTML, or it could be anywhere. I'm just quickly showing you examples on alert scripts so you can execute them anywhere. So let's have a look at here. What I've written here as case 0. Now we are going to make several cases right here. Now case 0 and case 1. For that, if we write here to give an alert that is 1 or 0, and let us then define our case 2. For case 2, let's write here as alert 2. Now I'm simply giving a simple alert so that you can recognize that it is an alert for case 1 or case 2. Now the important thing right here is that break. Now if the condition isn't true, it will not even show you into the alert box. So this is for the break is used. So let's have a look at our case 3. So if I write here as case 3, and for 3 if we say an alert that never happens, because we have defined break right before it. And there are another conditions that I would like to tell you, that it also doesn't define some of the cases like false. Now why would it be showing the false applications? So if we write here as alert false, if the case is false, it will only show it at that moment only. And if we write here as break 2, suppose if the condition is true, then it shouldn't be shown into the alert box, that is false, or it could be never happen. And let's just also set a by default. Now this is also one thing that you can do into the user input principles, that if we set the default value with an alert which says unknown value, and then we get the argument that we have already defined earlier while writing code. So I guess everything is all right. If I save it, now let's make it into a single row. Now it's good to go. Now if we save it, then you can see that this pop-up which says enter argument. Now let's take it onto the 2 case. So if I click here on a K after writing 2, then you can see it is directly jumping onto our second case, that is 2. It is not showing us on 1 or 0. Now that's how the loop works. Now if I reload it, and this time if I enter the value to 0, and if I click on OK, then you can see that loop is working as 1 or 0. Then it is showing 2, second case. Then it is not executing any of these because alert never happens and alert false. It should not show it into this case. But if we reload it once again, and this time if I put the value 5 that I have never defined here into the code, and if I click on OK, then you can see that unknown value 5. Now this is by default alert that is to be shown into the unknown value because that is not written over there that we have already set into the code. So if I click on OK, if I reload it and this time I don't put any value right here and still click on OK, then you can see that again it is showing us the unknown value because blank is also considered as unknown value in JavaScript. If I reload it for the last case and I click on cancel, then you can see that unknown value null is showing us. Now this is the best practice to use loops. It is mostly used into the user input to make a lot of cases and make them onto a true one, executing them onto the right place. So that's how you use the loop from simple to the user principal method. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching.